place where kids from all over the country can come to play the same incredible games that they've seen on American Gladiators.
Welcome to Gladiators 2000.
Let's meet the blue team. Weighing 108 pounds and standing 5 feet 3 inches tall is 13-year-old James Smith. And at 83 pounds, 5 feet tall, 12-year-old Tanya. Coaching the blue team today are Turbo and Sky.
And for the red team at 5 feet 8 inches, weighing 133 pounds, it's 13-year-old Anthony Meyer. Competing with Anthony is 11-year-old, 4 feet 11 inches tall, 117 pounds, Chante. The coaches today for the red team are Laser and Ice.
It's going to be sweet. For the next half hour, these exceptional young athletes will be going up against each other in some of the most difficult physical and mental challenges they've ever been faced with.
That's because Gladiators 2000 isn't just a place to build healthy bodies. It's also a place to build healthy minds.
Okay, that sounds good. After each event, the teams will be given a chance to up their scores by correctly answering a bonus question.
Our contenders have been at Gladiators 2000 for weeks learning about physical fitness, health, nutrition, and right now, all their hard work is going to be put to the test.
So, let's do it! I'm ready, let's go! First up, we got the wall. It's a 32-foot high muscle crunching challenge of upper and lower body strength.
Our wall is divided into 5 different zones. We'll set the clock to 90 seconds, and each contender will have to climb as high as they can, as fast as they can.
That's right. They'll earn 5 points every time they get their entire body into a zone. And if someone gets to the top before time runs out, they'll earn an extra 10 points bonus.
First up, Tanya from the blue team.
All right.
And from the red team, Chante.
Okay. I'm ready. You're ready. Blue team ready. Red team ready. Let's do it. All right, now they are off trying to get their entire bodies into a colored zone for 5 points. Blue being the first colored zone for points.
The first person at the top will get 10 points for their team, and the second person will earn 5 bonus points.
Chante on the right for the red. On the blue, Tanya right there. You see her fighting, pulling, using her arms, using her legs. Hear Ice cheering on.
Ice cheering Chante on, saying arms and legs. Arms and legs. There you go.
All right, looks like they're probably about at the same point, maybe a little bit higher for the blue team there.
Tanya right now and Chante approaching this part where it starts to jut out. The wall starts to jut out. This is a dangerous part where you want to hang on for your life.
Again, look at the stones as you see her foot sliding. Look at
and Tanya slips. She loses grip there, which means she's going to have to start over. Everything she's earned so far is erased. She'll start with 0. 43 seconds left. She's going to have to climb and do as many zones as she can.
Chante on that jump. Look at that. See the slant out? See how it slants out?
See how difficult that is to climb right there. And Chante doing a good job there, taking her time, concentrating.
She's into the third zone, 15 points thus far. Meanwhile, trying to recover. Tanya into the blue zone, 5 points thus far.
Tanya doing great. Chante over there, almost into the last red zone. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Can she get up into that red zone and over the top? Can Tanya regain? What's going to happen? Here they go.
13 seconds left. Now Chante's almost to the top now, and Tanya's trying to regain as many zones as she can.
The clock is ticking down. Here they are. 3.
Left.
Who's going to get to the next zone? Does anybody get into the next zone? She slips at the end.
Tanya slips. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Did she slip before time runs out? We'll have to check with Peggy to see what happens.
We've got Chante from the red team with 15 points, and Tanya from the blue team with 10.
We'll be back to see how James Smith and Anthony Meyer do when they get to scale the wall. So don't go away.
Don't just sit there. Get off your butt and work those muscles. You don't want your breakfast to turn to fat. You want to work on those hips and thighs. The leg lift. Lay on your side and support your head with your arm, keeping your elbow on the ground. Bend the bottom knee for balance, then lift the top leg up and down, keeping the foot parallel to the floor. Do as many as you can during this commercial break. It's not important how many you do, it's just important that you try.
Welcome back to Gladiators 2000. Before we see our next 2 contenders take on the wall, I've got something I really want to talk about. All right, guys, let's talk about talk. Do you know where it comes from?
Your mouth.
Well, before that.
Your brain.
Exactly. You see, when your brain has something to say, it sends a series of signals to your lips, your jaw, your tongue, and your throat.
What makes the sound?
Well, whenever you speak or sing, air from your lungs passes across things called vocal cords. Now, the vocal cords are thin membranes found in the larynx, which is sometimes called your voice box. If you close the space between your vocal cords, you get a high-pitched sound. And if you open the space, the sound gets lower. Okay, to make it louder, force air out of your lungs quickly. But to make it softer, you slow down how much air you push out. Now, give it a try. Say Gladiators 2000 really softly.
Gladiators 2000.
See how the sounds are shaped into words by using your lips and tongue? All right, now push out a lot of air and say Gladiators 2000 really loudly.
Gladiators 2000!
Terrific, but remember this. Too much straining of those vocal cords can cause you to get a hoarse voice. And you wouldn't want that to happen before the Eliminator, would you?
No! We're back with the second half of the wall. For the blue team, James Smith. And the red team, Anthony Meyer.
Okay, it's time to do the wall. Blue team ready.
On the whistle.
Red team ready. Let's kick it, Peggy.
Go.
And clock now ticking away the race against the time here. Trying to scale the top of the wall.
Anthony Meyer climbing almost into the first zone already. James really going up that wall. He's almost in the second zone.
Anthony on the right for the red, right there.
Great job using both arms and legs. Same thing with James. They are up this wall. This is going to be close.
Look at him using
James
his hands there.
slipping a little bit there. Really
Doesn't know where
hanging
his
on
feet's
for
gonna go.
life. Anthony doing great too. This is going to be close.
Wow,
Look
look
at them.
how far they
And
got.
60 seconds left.
They're
They are
neck and
up this
neck,
wall in no
folks.
time.
They're coming into the top zone. Both in about the
James
same
almost
area.
into the last zone.
Pulling.
Anthony, if he can get his legs in there, he'll be into the last zone. If he can just hang on and get over the top, it's going to be close.
Great time.
And Anthony is over.
Look at
And
this,
so is
folks.
James.
Wow.
Wow, what a close race.
37 seconds to spare. A hot race.
They've
Let's
got
go
to
to
be
Peggy.
exhausted.
Anthony with the red team scores 30 points. Baines with the blue team scores 25.
Now the blue team thus far with 35 points, and the red team, Anthony for the red team, you guys have 45. Laser, good coaching. Anthony, great job. Now tell the people at home what it's like when you're climbing up the wall and your arms and your fingers are getting tired.
When you're climbing, your fingers get tired and you have to rely on your legs, and if you don't have that lower body strength, then you're not going to get up there that easily.
All right, guys, congratulations. A great job. Maria's got a bonus question for you.
Our contenders have finished their first physical challenge, and now it's time for their mental challenge. The subject they'll be quizzed on is talking. Since the red team won our first event, they get to choose which question they want to answer. Which one will it be, question A or question B? A. Okay, if you get this question right, 25 points for your team. Here's your question, good luck. Where does speech originate in the human body?
The brain.
Congratulations, that's right, 25 points for your team. Very good. Blue team, now's your chance. Here's your question for 25 bonus points. What body parts are responsible for shaping sounds into words?
The vocal box.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer was lips and tongue.
Well, the red team may be winning, but there's still plenty of time for the blue team to catch up when all of our contenders go head-to-head battling it out on one of my favorite games. It's right here. It's called Swing Shot, and it's next. Stay with us. G2, back at you in a sec.
What does the amount of curliness in your hair have in common with a cake decorator? Well, when frosting comes out as squiggles or flowers, it gets its shape from the hole on the tip. The hair follicles on your head do the same thing. Straight hair is squeezed out through circular follicles, wavy hair comes from oval shaped, and curly hair comes from kidney-shaped ones. I wonder what my hair would look like if it had star-shaped follicles.
We're back for the second half of Gladiators 2000 where the red team leads 70-35.
But these two teams are playing for more than just pride. They're also playing for some great prizes for themselves and their schools.
But before we can give away any prizes, let's go listen to Laser as he talks about one of my favorite subjects, sweat.
Come on, let's go. All right, 5-minute break right here. Let's relax a little bit. All right. Woo. How we feeling?
I'm soaked. I'm drenched.
I'm sweating like a pig.
That's disgusting.
Hey, A lot of people feel that way, but everybody sweats. We have to. It's our body's way of regulating our temperature. When you get too hot, our sweat glands release a fluid, and when it evaporates, it cools your body down, sort of the way an air conditioner works.
Ew, air conditioner never smelled like this.
That's because sweat is also our way of cleaning out our system. When we sweat, our body releases waste products such as ammonia and urine.
Ew.
In addition to minerals such as potassium and sodium, that's why our sweat tastes so salty. All right, come on, gather around. I got something to show you. All right. Now this here is a sweat gland. And did you know that we have over 3 million sweat glands in the entire human body? And most are just below the skin in areas such as the armpits and palms. Laid end to end, you have enough sweat glands inside you to stretch 30 miles. In fact, on a really hot day, your glands can produce over 10 quarts of sweat. After a big sweat, your body is low on potassium and sodium. So eating things like bananas or other fruits and vegetables is a great way to restock your body's mineral supply. And don't forget to drink plenty of water. In fact, you should be drinking water before, during, and after each workout.
What I want to know is how can I stop from sweating?
You can't, and you really don't want to. It's natural and necessary. If sweating's starting to bug you and it's starting to ruin your clothes, then try wearing some antiperspirants and deodorants. Try wearing clothing that breathes well. Things made of a cotton polyester blend let the skin breathe better. Finally, you can all take a shower, which is where you're all going now. So come on, let's beat it. Let's go. Come on.
Ever wonder what it would feel like to be a human yo-yo? Well, these kids are about to get the chance as they jump off these towers suspended by giant bungee cords.
It's not all fun and games. There's some work involved, too.
Yeah.
Once they bounce off the floor, they've got to reach the ball suspended on that pole. Each of these balls represent one of the 3 important nutrients we need in our daily diet: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Thanks a lot.
That's right, Maria. The blues are carbohydrates, and since carbs are our most important sources of energy, they're worth 5 points every time a team member can grab one and then bring it back to their Gladiator coach.
Proteins are worth 3 points, and fats, which we shouldn't eat too much of, are worth only 1 point.
All right, you ready to do it?
Yeah.
You ready to do it? Let's do it. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Blue team ready. Red team ready. Yeah, kick it. Here they go now. Swing shot.
Remember Tanya and James on the blue team, Chante and Anthony on the red team.
They knocked quite a few balls down on the ground without getting 10 points right there. 2 carbs worth 5
Great
apiece.
job, James.
Look at James doing head dives.
James going flying there. Sky helping Tanya up there. You can see Chante there, grabbing a few balls. Now remember, Chante told us that she bungee jumped before and she enjoys doing that.
She knows all about this. Look at him carrying in the mouth. You see that? In the mouth? Great technique. Whoa! Bodies in.
Everyone is everywhere. It seems like they're knocking more balls off than they're even grabbing.
Well, it's hard to control yourself on these bungee cords. You see that? Oh, going for the reach. Look at it up. You don't know when you're going to get to the pole. It's hard to judge the
Anthony
time
there
and the
grabbing a
distance.
couple balls, putting them in.
13 seconds
Two
left.
proteins for 3 points.
Lots of action.
James there, Turbo helping him up.
The dunk, yellow, 1
Anthony.
fat, 1 point. Here he goes now down for the
3
swoop. Can he
seconds
get it?
left. Last time, if Anthony can get up there. Oh, and he can't make it in the cage. Let's go to Peggy.
She is stoked. Now, let's go get the totals.
We've got the red team with 44 points and the blue team with 13.
All right, the red team, 114, blue, 48. You guys come over here for the big bonus. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, the topic here is the big sweat. 25 points. You guys want to get to go first. Question A or question B?
A.
All right, the A question. Here we go. The question. What are some things you can do to control heavy sweating?
Antiperspirants and deodorant and clothes.
Yes. That's all you got to say. 25 points. Congratulations. All right, blue team, here you go. Question B. Are you ready? All right. What kind of fabric lets your skin breathe easier?
Cotton, polyester.
That's right. That's all you got to say. Don't look for more. 25 points to you. Correct. Both you guys get 25 bonus apiece. Let's go to Maria.
At the end of 2 events, the score is red with 139 and blue with 73. But in just a few minutes, all that can change because up next, we've got our final event, the Eliminator. It's next, so stay with us.
So you want to know why your knuckles crack? Well, I sure do. There's a fluid around the joints of your finger bones. When you stretch your fingers, the pressure on the fluid changes. Little bubbles form in the fluid, and they pop. Want to crack the same knuckle again? Well, I got news for you. It takes about 15 minutes for the fluid to return to normal. So, go ahead, practice. That's if you want to.
We are back for the final exciting
Chante snuck in here just the other night to check out the Eliminator to see how tough it really is. The Eliminator starts with a climb up the ladder. Next, the Giants line to a row of hanging rings and our first question board. To add 25 points to your score, choose the correct answer by selecting one of our treacherous rolling logs. Next, a razor-sharp, high-speed turn and a jump down takes you to the question room for our second question. A wrong answer here means a locked door and lost time. But get it right, earn 25 points and move on to quickly tag your partner.
Contender number 2 has to climb over a row of hurdles on their way to question number 3. Choosing an answer here means climbing the correct rope over our glass wall and then racing up the moving treadmill. It'll take skill and balance to get to the top where the final question board awaits our contender. Answer this question by picking one of the 2 swinging ropes, and it's hang on time for a ride through the barrier to the finish line.
The team with the fastest time will receive a bonus of 50 points, which should determine who wins today's super cool prize package. So now it's time for the Eliminator!
Since the blue team is behind, they'll face the Eliminator first. James will start the relay race, and Tanya will pick up in the middle for the final push to the finish line.
All right, the blue team says they're ready. I got the high sign. Peggy says she's ready, got the high sign. We're ready, let's do it!
Move, buddy, move.
All right, slow starting on the ladder there. You see him slip down. James trying to conquer the Eliminator to the
James
slide.
on his way down the slide. Onto the rings.
All right, here we go.
There, he's getting some momentum. He's got to pull himself back and start, pull back.
A key here is you cannot rush this event. You cannot hurry. You're going to slip if you do. That's the bottom line.
Look at the
Focusing.
focus
Look at the
in his
intense
eyes. We're thinking the same thing there. Question number 1. If you're nervous, which glands tighten your blood vessels to make you cold and clammy? Lymph glands or adrenal glands? Choose adrenal glands, which is right, picking up another 25 points.
Skates across the logs, down to the hurdle and to the ground. Question
Down,
number 2.
over the cushion.
To the question room. Vocal cords can be found in which body part? The lungs or the larynx? Chooses the larynx. Is it correct? Yes, it is.
That's adorable. 25 points. Tags his partner, Tanya, which will jump over the hurdle. Jumps right across there. No problem. Working our way to question number 3. The most abundant nutrients found in human sweat are potassium and calcium, or potassium and sodium. Chooses potassium and sodium, which is correct. Picking up another 25 points.
Coming up over the wall. It's not too much problem at all. Now that a treadmill will shoot
Getting a running start. Up, and up.
to the top. Question number 4. Pushing air quickly out of your mouth will make sound softer or louder. The answer is louder, and she got that correct for 25 points.
Great job on the Eliminator.
Hey, awesome job. There you go, all the way through the wall. Now let's go check out the final time and score officially with our official.
The blue team answers 4 questions correctly for 100 points in a time of 1:22.
Let's go to the starting line now, where Chante is getting some last-minute tips from Laser.
Remember, they want to get a better time than the blue team.
And let's go to the middle of the course, where Anthony is waiting for Chante's tag.
All right, folks, here we go. The Eliminator is kicked off. Come on, baby, come on.
Chante rushing up that ladder as fast as she can. And when she gets to the top, she's going to slide down the slide.
Up and right back down to the plank, where she will test the upper body strength and poise.
It's the rings. She's got a big old smile on her face. Anthony cheering her on, so she can get across those rings on to question number 1. She's working.
She's got it
to
down.
get there.
Yeah, she's got it down. A great
She
job
does.
there. Question number 1.
If you're nervous, which glands tighten your blood vessels to make you cold and clammy? Lymph glands or adrenal glands? Chooses adrenal glands.
Yeah, that's right. 25 points. Coming down the hurdles to the question room for question number 2. Here we go, folks. Vocal cords can be found in which body part? The lungs or the larynx?
Chooses the lungs.
Wrong answer.
Incorrect, which means a locked door.
Here she goes for the other side. The correct answer was the larynx. Now to the
She
lungs.
tags Anthony, and over the pad he goes to question number 3. The most abundant nutrients found in human sweat are potassium and calcium, or potassium and sodium. Chooses potassium and sodium. He is correct. That's
Right
25
answer. Didn't
bonus
even use
points.
the rope, I don't think, to get up. Looks like you just flew up there to the 4th question. Final bonus. Pushing air quickly out of your mouth will make sound softer or louder. Chooses
Chooses softer.
It's a
Incorrect.
answer.
Here he comes.
But through. The red team through, you see Laser and Ice, their coaches congratulating them. We're going to go right now to Peggy, who has the official time and the official score for the red team on this event, the Eliminator.
Red team answers 2 questions correctly, giving them 50 points in a time of 123. Blue team in a time of 122 gets 50 extra bonus points.
That means the final score is 189 for the red team and 223 for the blue team, which means the blue team is the winner.
Give me
Congratulations, you guys. You did a great job.
Hooray! Congratulations to all of our contenders. You guys did a fantastic job. We hope you had fun.
That's it for this week. Be sure to join us next time for more exciting competition here on